What's up YouTube, Time Itself here. Normally want to make a video about a bug where I just want to demonstrate it, show the footage that I recorded, and nothing more. Basically just say, hey Debs, here's the problem, please fix it. Normally I just like to post the video with some text on the bottom and not bother with commentary. But I'm getting a pretty extensive list of bugs here, so I thought I'd group them all together into one video and just go ahead and commentate it, explain what's going on too. So the first one here is, the first three are all on Heist. And this one deals with breaking in. Well, if you successfully break in and go to arm another break-in spot, if the first one detonates while you're arming the next one, it'll mess up the second one. Yeah, kind of annoying. So I'm holding down the action button the entire time. When the first one goes off, the progress jumps forward and then goes forward as far as it had jumped the first time. Kind of weird. But then it realizes, hey, you've already held the button down the whole length of time, so it resets the whole thing completely, and I have to start the break-in all over again. I wouldn't feel as strong a need to post this stuff if I'd seen some more commentary from the developers, or even just other people complaining about this stuff with, footage. But I haven't seen anything in the patch notes about fixing these sorts of bugs. So, yeah, here's your footage. This time I go to disarm a break-in, and I finish the disarm right as it explodes. I mean, we're talking within 1/10 of a second. I both get credit and points for disarming the break-in, but they also get it. It goes off and kills me, and they also get into the vault at that point. It looks like everything less than a second is truncated, so it takes a full second after the timer hits 0 before it finally detonates. I hadn't actually tried to disarm something right as it was going off before. I seem to recall that in Battlefield 3 and 4, when you're trying to disarm an MCOM, it will let you keep disarming even if the timer has already run out, and it will only detonate then if you die or stop the disarm after it's already finished the countdown. But that's pretty clearly not how things work in Hardline. The disarm is pretty fast too, it's like only 2 seconds. So I can see, you gotta get there with at least 2 seconds left on the clock if you want to successfully disarm. I can see that being how things work. And yet another Heist bug. I already showed off the 2 points, 1 package remaining bug. I've had that happen a couple more times, but this is the first time I've ever had the package in the drop-off zone where the helicopter doesn't come. And it's on the same tier of game breaking. It's not completely ruined because I think there's a way around it, and you'll see it here before this clip ends. Just like the 2 points, 1 package bug, this is going to give a major advantage to one side, but it's still possible for either side to win. All these bugs make me really wonder what state Hardline was in when they hit their original release date, the one they pushed back to the later release date, which we eventually got. And fortunately I figured out how to avoid the freezing bug that was so common. You just have to restart the game basically anytime you leave it for any length of time. I'm guessing it's something with a server connection timing out that you just have to reset that way. And that random revive attempt bug that I complained about, apparently that's an intended feature. I think we just need to scrap that one because it's terrible. Hey, at least it's not Battlefield 4 where I had to put it away after the June patch because it was crashing so often. Anyway, here comes what I think resolves this issue. The package goes out of the capture area, gets picked up again, and brought back in, and at that point, the helicopter is finally summoned. In this case, it does end up costing my team the game. Now, my guess as to what causes this is when the package is pulled through into the capture area by the pickup and not carried through. So if we go back to the beginning of this clip where I kind of park the spawn truck in, maybe not the best location, but you'll see the package gets picked up on the minimap and pulled through into the capture area, and the helicopter isn't summoned. So it seems reasonable that taking the package out of the capture area and bringing it back in would fix the problem. The last 2 strange occurrences deal with dead bodies, and we've known for a long time that Battlefield 3 and 4 had issues with dead bodies, things like not being able to revive when someone's in a bush. In this first case, I taser a guy on a ladder, his body disappears, and I can't interrogate him. Usually, even if the body disappears, you can still interrogate the guy. The little icon will pop up, you can walk over, hold X, and get the interrogation key. It's kind of weird, like interrogating a ghost, but hey, it doesn't change the basic game mechanics. But unlike interrogations, revives, when the body falls down a hill especially, they cannot revive that guy. just given how much trouble revives have been in Battlefield games, this isn't really surprising, and I kind of don't expect it. Well, don't think it likely Visceral will fix it. I can hope they do, though. That'd be nice. Balance updates and new features are great, and they're not mutually exclusive with fixing bugs. I just think the priority should be on fixing bugs. Some of these can be, well, pretty game-changing, and I really do hope they get fixed because I plan on playing a lot more Hardline.